The Urban Binge Radio Podcast,
where we discuss viral topics, hot jams, new artists, fun, and informative interviews and conversations. This is your news stop for the hottest trend in urban culture news. 2 shows, 1 podcast, The Urban Binge Show and Sunday Flow Show powered by The Urban Binge.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Listen anywhere podcast can be heard. This is the Urban Binge Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rico Bellucci. Keep it on. That's why I love you, baby. That's why I love you, baby. Cause I love you, why I love you, separate, baby. Oh yeah, of my life. You don't want me to sing out loud? Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? See, I can't even be joyful and play. I broke up with my wife last night. I filed for the divorce. I'm trying to celebrate.
No, the fuck you didn't.
I got my new bitch sitting right here. Shh.
Nigga, stop.
And now, for your feature presentation, here is Rico Bellucci and Jay Bellucci. Oh no, they normally wouldn't do that. They'd be like, and now for your feature presentation, welcome Jay and Rico Bellucci.
After all the rejections and the letdowns, now it's hard to make it through the crowd. I miss that. They know I'm established. Finally, your voice established. I don't look like anything that I've been through. Thank the Lord, He brought me through. I'm established. Hey, you know I'm established.
I always be thinking, what if... Okay, first of all, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy, Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
And this is another episode of The Urban Binge right here on Rebel TV. I believe this is season 6, episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, what I was saying was, I always be thinking, like, this weird shit. Like, what if a plane carrying lions... I asked Jay this. I probably done asked him, like, 3 times. She. What if a plane carrying a lion, right? What I'm about to say. And the lion somehow fell out of the back of the plane. Is it heavy enough to bust through the ceiling and land in the living room?
Yeah, but it's gonna be dead. The plane can't even survive a crash.
It's gonna be dead. No, I'm saying the plane opens up and let the lion out by mistake.
The plane can't even survive a crash, honey. What make you think a lion can?
Well, it's heavier.
It's heavier than the
cats
plane.
Always land on their feet. But that's
it's not
far
from 15,000 feet in the air. No.
Oh, well. If that mud land in here dead, man, I'm out of here. He can have the whole house. I don't give a damn how hurt he is. I don't give a damn.
Hurt, he gonna be dead to the damn floor bed.
So is he gonna hit the floor or is he gonna go through our floor? Is it gonna be that heavy and that fast?
Probably through the floor.
You're lying.
It's gonna probably go through the floor.
Through the floor? Through the roof and through the floor?
Definitely.
From the sky?
Hell yeah.
It ain't like he's stoned though.
It ain't like this roof damn stone either.
Wow. Damn. I always be thinking that because I know animals travel by plane too. You know, they got that luxury life as well. So
you saying what if one of these
cargo planes or something?
Or one of these kings that's over there in Dubai, one of they lions, they just escape and jump out the plane or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, no.
Elephant. Even a monkey.
No man, baby. A monkey. He gonna child.
I'm not having it. Okay. So speaking of Beyonce, I know we were jamming Beyonce before the show got started. Speaking of Beyonce, I want to say this real quick. That Beyonce did the wearable art gala, and her first of all, her daughter. I don't know if Blue Ivy is playing games Because if she playing games, we don't play games like that, little girl. That's $19,000, $50,000 she playing
with mama's money.
Right.
She
Like,
doing the fuck.
what kind of money do... First of all, I'm like, why are they letting Blue do this? Somebody got to tell me something, because this
That's
show
a
is some
Grammy-nominated
freaky as shit.
Yes, but somebody better tell me something, because this show is some freaky shit.
Don't do her. That's a Grammy-nominated
I
artist.
understand that, but I'm trying to figure out, can somebody tell us something? Do this little girl got her own bank account, or is she playing with Beyonce and Jay-Z money? And if that's the case, this is Jay-Z and Beyonce's event. They don't want that damn picture.
Well, let me just say this.
If they wanted the picture, they would have bidded on it.
The way that black people are going to be able to create generational wealth is to create this normalcy of financial literacy to your children, the same way that you teach them literacy in a book. If they can read their flashcards, they should be able to tell you how much money it costs to buy a gallon of milk. How could they,
True.
They should be able to do
that's
all
an art picture. $50,000. It sounded like she didn't even know what she was buying. It sounded like she just wanted to be playing games.
What was it again? I know it was something.
It was a dress or something. I know it was something valuable. It wasn't a picture. I'm saying a picture.
It was
not a
something her
picture.
mama had done wore or something.
It was something, right? Something that I believe somebody wore, or something that's not gonna go old. Because I was thinking
be damn
it could be resold.
Okay. Yes. She bid $80,000 on a pair of diamond earrings that her mom had worn before. That were Lorraine Schwartz. So Lorraine Schwartz does a lot of Beyonce's jewelry. And I don't know if you guys can remember all of the jewelry that she had during the 2016 Met Gala.
Is it Schwartz jewelry? I heard of Schwartz. But what is that? Schwartz furniture or something? Or Schwartz jewelry?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Blue Ivy Carter getting competitive for a good cause.
One must show up and show out.
Yeah, it was a family affair as Blue, along with mom Beyonce and dad Jay-Z, stepped out for the Waco Theater's Wearable Art Gala. The fashion theme? Harlem Nights.
This is Miss Tina's favorite era.
Thanks to the event's co-founder, Blue's grandma Tina Knowles Lawson, it was a star-studded affair.
And I'm so proud of Miss Tina and Mr. Richard, and we all get to dress up and feel pretty for a good cause tonight.
But it's no contest. The biggest highlight was Blue's showdown in the live auction.
It's sold.
Blue went paddle to paddle with Miel Organics founder Monique Rodriguez and her husband Melvin. At the center, Lorraine Schwartz diamond earrings.
Lorraine Schwartz sorta do. It's big ballin', baby, when I'm courting you.
But just not any earrings. These ones belong to Blue Ivy's mom. So the priceless jewelry left a hefty price tag. And we should note, J and B were of course supervising their little one's bids, which got pretty generous. Yeah, Blue's fully into it, even getting out of her seat as the bidding escalates. But after some heated back and forth, Monique and Melvin went home with the bling.
It's sold.
The final bid, $105,000.
But she did all of that jewelry that Beyonce had on that night and many other nights.
What night again?
When she did the Met Gala, 2016 Met Gala with the see-through dress.
Okay.
And the high ponytail, all of the jewelry
Give me that,
she had.
iPad. Give me the iPad, because I'm going to look that up as you say these things. So that's what she bought from the gala? The little girl who playing with money?
It was who playing with money, not the little girl. Don't do her.
I was just like, what kind of money do she got?
She is American royalty, honey.
Another thing that happened while they were there is Beyonce, the last thing that they auctioned off was some tickets to Beyonce's summer Renaissance tour. I said summer Renaissance.
No, it's a summer Renaissance tour. Although the last name of the last song title is Summer Renaissance, but it's going to be in the summer for Renaissance.
And the ticket said summer of 2020. Oh my God. And it's going to be like all-inclusive, two hotel nights, first class tickets.
Any
show.
Two shows.
Any two shows. 2 shows. with a guest
in the world.
So that's why. But the ticket value's at $20,000, but it sold for $50K or something like that.
Right.
A lot more. I have to have my notes. Oh, $150K it auctioned off for.
Bitch.
And it values at $20,000. And I want to be at that concert so bad. I want to be there so bad. Now I don't care about the hotel and all that shit.
Ew.
Excuse me. I don't know if that included like a meet and greet, but bitch, for $150,000, I need to go stay in her apartment.
I better not go stay in her.
I need to be on the back of the plane. When she get on the plane, I need to be on the same plane. No, period. Who the fuck, do it even say who the people are that bought these things at this auction?
Well, you know who they are based off of who bids.
$150,000. And Tyler Perry tweeted out and said, tell Blue Ivy she better be glad I wasn't there. Oh, that's what he tweeted. He really did. He tweeted that out to Tina Lawson and said, tell Blue Ivy she better be glad I wasn't there. I'm like, no, he wasn't gonna show her up.
We just love Beyonce, like seriously, everybody.
Right. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I want to be at that concert. So anybody watching the show and you want to donate Jay and I a nosebleed ticket.
Oh hell no.
We was in the nosebleed at Drake's Take Care.
Yeah, Take Care, right?
No, not Take Care. It was the album with the big head.
Not if you're reading this, it's too late.
No, Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, Nothing Was.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Nothing Was the Same. And Miguel and Janae Aiko and Future. Drake. Man, I remember that. I was so happy to go there. Oh my God, I didn't give a fuck we was in the nosebleed. Was I not?
We got the tickets that night anyway. We didn't even know that there was a concert. We just was bored as fuck.
Yeah, we
had
were
all that money.
Around.
Didn't know what the fuck we was gonna do tonight. And somebody said it's a Drake concert going on tonight. We said, bitch, what?
Well, we knew something because we seen a bunch of black people our age
already getting ready to come in there. We was late.
Yeah.
We literally got the tickets like 2 hours before the concert was about to start.
And we rushed home.
Ran home and
rushed all the way to the south side to our hotel. And came all the way back. And I think it was at that point we figured D finna play for us a hotel closer to the city. We ain't doing this no more. We is not doing this no more. But we didn't get that. D is our sugar daddy, our ex sugar daddy. We didn't get that. D wanted us in College Park or wherever the fuck we were.
Bitch, please. And we ain't got a goddamn apartment in Decatur. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, we did. We did. It was smarter. Okay, so anyway, moving on to Kyrie Irving. I really don't know what the fuck he did. I really don't know. I don't remember what the fuck he did. I don't know what he did. But I know he did something Semitic or whatever. And they were saying, I don't know if this is true or not, but they were saying that Kyrie Irving was offered a deal, and the deal that he was offered was 6 things. 6 things he has to do to be invited back to play or something like that.
Is that true?
And if this is true, I don't know, but it's saying that he needed to meet with like
Jewish officials
and stuff like that. But I wanted to know, you know, like with Nick Cannon, Kanye West, all these people, when they say stuff about the Jewish people, it's always Jewish leaders who they need to meet with before they can be back into the industry. I just want to put this out there so I can be one of the ones and it'll be known that I thought of this shit. And anybody else thinking of this, I'm pretty sure there's other people out there thinking of this. But who are the black people, the black leaders that these white people should go to when they say nigger, or they get caught on recording saying racist shit, or get caught saying racist shit to an officer, or a nigger lover or some shit he said to his daughter or some shit? Something. I remember one of these white men said that. But who are the black leaders that they meet with? Who, why aren't they put up, why isn't a fine put against them so that they can give a check or write out a check to a black neighborhood or to a black community?
They don't care about rectifying our feelings or emotions.
Ain't it crazy though that Kanye West wore the shirt? It was a whole bunch of outrage. Oh, white lineman, whatever. Not only that, Balmain, you guys allowed him to wear the shirt. Next thing you know, he say, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Balmain pulls out of the deal for the White Lives Matter shirt. They will no longer sell them. Why did it take him?
Why was they about to sell it in the first goddamn place?
Right, because they wanted to be in the partnership with him. So I don't understand, or whoever the fuck the company was, I believe it was Balmain. I don't understand how everybody can pull out from dealing with him after the Jewish comments, but not after the black comments. You know, it's just really weird to me. You know, when are we gonna make Bernice King and her siblings the leaders of the black community. So when white people or black people or Candace Owens or anybody crazy say racist things, before they can be put back in the industry, they need to meet with black leaders who can explain to them the significance and why. Like Nick Cannon had to be taught about the Holocaust and shit, or whatever the fuck it was he had to be taught about. He had to be taught about Nazis or some shit, and he came out in an interview and said he met with Jewish leaders who discussed the seriousness of it with him and helped him to understand. Whether that Negro understood or not, he gonna say he understood.
Okay.
He could have been sitting there like this.
Okay.
I've seen Jewish people talk your head off and try to teach you something because they're passionate about their nationality or whatever it is. Is it a nationality? Is that considered a nationality? Or?
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's kind of weird because Jewish people would have been considered a nationality at once upon a time because Jewish people lived only in Israel. They lived only in one country or one area, and then they spread out. So it would have been considered a nationality, but now it's mostly just a religion. Now Jew or Jewish is just a religion.
Wow. Okay. Well,
but it also is a race. The Jewish race. It's a race because their blood. You know what I'm saying? Jewish blood does pass down from generation to generation. Right. Because like I said, it was once a nationality. It was once only in this certain area. These were the people who were considered Jewish or Jews. But anyway.
No, you good. So good. That's good to know. I'm glad I know that much. So yeah, I just wanted to know that. So it's just so crazy to me that they have leaders and protocol if you come at them, but we don't have an organization or protocol. We so discombobulated and not and that's another thing. We got to stop doing that. Black people, we always criticizing each other like that. So we just so discombobulated, like Ricky Smiley be. We so discombobulated. Black people just can't get it together. If we say we can get it together, we are going to get it together. We are going to create a coalition of black people who will be the black leaders. You get what I'm saying? Who, when somebody offends the black community, they'll go to these people to talk to. But anyway, we're not gonna stay on that for much longer. Was that to just fill your phone? Okay, anyway, so moving on.
This is a lynching. Cyber buck breaking. Oh Lord, man, you're in a whole situation. Kyrie. So he tweeted a film. This film is called From Hebrews to Negro. In this film, disinformation, misinformation, because there were already some stuff going on in social media concerning Kanye and his anti-Semitic remarks. Irving did not stand a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me well. Listen to me, Kanye and Irving. Y'all niggas is slaves. Nike separated from him because he was asked to apologize. He was asked, are you anti-Semitic? Do you have a problem with the Jews? He really did not give them the answers that they wanted to hear. They wanted yes and no answers. And he basically said, I love everybody. I love the Jews. Are you anti-Semitic? They pushed an apology out of him that they eventually got. They made a list of 6 things that he needed to do, which included a $500,000 donation. His team disconnected from him, suspended him indefinitely because he would not apologize. Then Nike pulled from him. Eventually, he made an apology. And even with making an apology, he is still being lynched. Ladies and gentlemen, I go on record saying that we are watching a lynching of 2 black men to teach black hired help, aka slaves, a lesson that you do not fuck with master. Who run the world? Jews. Who run the world?
Jews.
Hey, who run the world?
Jews.
In the teaching, these men this lesson. You do not own your own self. Apologies have been given. I would love to see this kind of thing happen when other people make statements that are racist. And let me be very clear. The statements that they made were improper. Well, that Kanye made was improper because it echoed what Hebrews to Negroes sort of alluded concerning Holocaust. But this man didn't even say nothing. He just tweeted the darn film and didn't apologize early. So they're trying to make a statement. This is a lynching. Cyber buck breaking. The reality is, ain't but so many of the black ball players and high profile people are gonna say anything. If you sign your name to the back of a check, whoever name on the front of it is your employer. And I guess because so much money that they made, they thought they were free. Let me tell y'all something, Kanye and Kyrie, anybody else that is a well-paid slave to a wage. Be a really good, proper houseman. Don't come up out your mouth saying stuff that's gonna disrupt your bread and disrupt your money. And where you can, be black. But when it comes to your money, you need to be as light-skinned as possible so you can remain in the house on the plantation. I am not going to sell my freedom for millions. I'm just not going to do it. Your freedom is your power. It looks like Kanye is trying to wiggle free. A lot of us black people were moved from the plantation to churches. The rest of many of us were moved from the plantation to sports, from the plantation to the world of entertainment. It won't be Larry. That's all I know.
Elon Musk, we know he bought Twitter, and that's not what the topic is, because over here we do urban culture news, and I really don't give a fuck about him buying it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I do see, though, today that they said it was going to be $20 for a check. And you know, Wendy has always said, whatever's in the news, if it's rumored, you better believe some of it is true.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
It's on the internet. Now, you can't believe everything on the internet, but I will say this, honey. Where there's smoke, there is fire. Yes, God.
Exactly. So they were already saying he was going to charge $20 for a check. Now he combated it like, fuck him now, whatever. Now it's like he's a taunter or something. I don't know. I didn't think he was like this. I didn't know he was like this, but it's like he's he's like a miniature Donald Trump. He's not as bad as Donald Trump, but it's giving, I'm taunting like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I got a lot of money. I know I got a lot of money, and I can do what I want to do. And I fucked Johnny Depp wife in the elevator while he was going to work.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe that.
You know.
I cannot believe that Elon Musk did that. I cannot.
Or whatever he did. I know he was fucking that lady while she was in a relationship with Johnny Depp.
He did, in the elevator.
And right now, this is off the subject, but Johnny Depp is sought after a lot. The news came through my phone yesterday that he has new upcoming projects and he is being sought after big time. So
of course he is. After he was just proven innocent, everybody wanted to pay him now.
Right.
I'm mad that he's not a Fantastic Beast no more.
I just don't know how they're gonna praise him when he was laying there on that couch with all that coke around his face. Oh. She took pictures of him. She's an evil bitch. She took them pictures of him with his damn face. Remember he was sitting on that couch like this?
Oh yeah.
That coke on him. She probably rubbed powdered donut all around his face. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. So Elon Musk bought Twitter. Kanye West is back on Twitter. He was going in on Twitter. He was saying a whole bunch of bullshit on Twitter. I just don't know if Twitter is going to get better or worse. Elon Musk said in the coming months, people will be losing their blue checks. So all those famous people that you follow, y'all better go follow them, because when they lose their blue check, y'all can be like, is this the real page or not? You know what I'm saying? Is this the verified page or not? So Kerry Washington, Kanye, Beyonce, all those people are losing their checks in a few months, unless they want to pay $7.99. It's not said whether or not people are gonna have to authenticate themselves, by proving that I'm famous or I'm this person, I'm that person. But anyway, I don't really give a fuck about Kanye West and his news, because Jay always say we need to stop talking about his motherfucking ass. fuck him, get your mind right, and take your goddamn medications. And then I'll talk a little bit more about Kanye West. Fuck
right.
him. Anyway, moving on. Gunna, the rapper Gunna, okay? Gunna went to court. His family showed up to court, and I'm gonna make this fast. They made an outburst, and the judge put them right the hell out.
That's no consultation or consolation for your client, Mr. Samuel and Mr. Sadow. And but unfortunately, that's the best that the system can offer at this point in time, given the status of the case law and the like. The only thing I can potentially do is, like I said, I will try the cases expeditiously as possible. But at this point in time, I don't find any change in circumstances that would allow me to or move me from changing my decision as to bond. And if anybody's in the gallery and you can't otherwise control yourself or otherwise if you want to make any appropriate comments, then you can leave at this point in time. No harm will come or nothing else will occur. But if you remain in this courtroom and make any outbursts, I'll have you arrested.
Y'all know Gunna went to jail for for RICO charges or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's from Atlanta. He got locked up with Young Thug. Right. And so
Your
now,
boyfriend.
yeah, Young Thug is fine. Don't play. Don't fuck around with it. Okay.
Ugly.
He's not ugly. Don't play with him.
Yes, he is.
Don't mess with him. He's not ugly.
You the one want to call Dominique ugly.
Who's Dominique?
I don't know who is he.
Oh, Lil Baby is ugly.
No, he
Lil
is
Baby
not.
and Lil Baby is ugly, but Young Thug is fine. But anyway, what was I saying? Gunna got locked up with the RICO charges. His family went to court and they were put out of the courtroom because of a loud outburst. I guess they kept making outbursts and the judge got fed up. I really don't know. It's only a little snippet, a snippet really don't say a lot. And then y'all be reading the titles on Shade Room and on these blogging sites. Follow the Urban Binge at the Urban Binge, at the Urban Binge on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, at the Urban Binge. But
so what was they doing? Was they like,
I don't know
talking
if
to the witness? We gonna get you, bitch.
No, I think they was like, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, hell no. Stuff like that. But I think, I'm sorry to say this, and I'm from the ATL, all the way deep from the ATL. I'm sorry to say that it gave just like y'all are defeated. Gunna family look like Gunna take care of his family. It looks like he is the breadwinner and he provides. And it looked like you guys were there in hopes to get him out so that he can provide what he is normally providing for the family. It gave desperate, okay?
Right.
In their face, they was looking desperate as if to say, Judge, let him out today. When they got put out of the courtroom, they were just looking so defeated and so down because the judge really went in on them. Like he said, y'all heard it. He said, I'm sending y'all to jail.
It was not without intention, because the point is
he's
already the one
to jail
that
next
is
outburst.
Right. Gunna is already the one being accused of committing the crime. So
and threatening witnesses and all of that.
The judge has a keen eye for finding things that could be against the defendant.
And so if y'all want him out and y'all want him some leniency, one thing y'all can't do is be having outbursts in this man's courtroom. Judges look at this courtroom like they bedroom. This is a sacred room, and you can't fuck around
like
in this room.
Don't say shit. Don't speak unless you're spoken to.
And that's how they are. They don't speak unless spoken to. That's the truth. But I felt so bad for them, and free Gunna and free Thugger. Please free Thugger. We're gonna go to OnlyFans and have
on house
nasty
arrest,
talk
but
over
this
there.
is address over here, because
I can't talk all the way nasty over there. To hear our nasty talk, we have a podcast or a show we're gonna start uploading over on Lascivious, and we'll talk nasty over there because YouTube be trying to do ad suitability over here. And if I say what I want to say, and I'm gonna go on and say it,
as much shit as TS be talking, and she still be having ads on her shit.
But I think that I can imagine Thugger just in there, he wanking that thing, yanking that thing, pulling that thing.
Oh my God.
And that thing big and black. I know it is.
Well, that's because
fine ass.
Please, let's pull up a picture of him and let's see where. I need a microscope.
Bing!
Bitch, I need a microscope.
He's fine. Don't play.
I just can't.
Okay. Speaking
now, wait a
of,
minute. I'm sorry. Before we move on, we're gonna pull up that same picture of Young Thug, and we're gonna pull up this picture that I just showed you of Lil Baby, and we're gonna see who. We're gonna drop down in the comments and tell us who look better.
drop and accept. I'll accept or send it to my phone. Moving on to other news, since we talking about rappers and Young Thug and all of that. Takeoff was shot and killed a couple days ago. Really, I can't quite remember the date, but it was a couple of days ago. October 31st, actually.
No, it was on November. He got shot on October 31st.
No, he got shot November 1st at 2:30 a.m. They said.
Right, but I'm talking about it was the night of October 31st.
Right,
it was
the night
late
of
that
Halloween.
night. Right, and
early
November 1st was when we got the news. So that was 5 days ago.
That's super sad. And it's allegedly, they're saying allegedly, the police is looking for as a possible shooter, person of interest, which is Migos assistant, cousin, friend, something like that, associate of some sort, right? And I really don't know who this boy was. I seen a couple of pictures, a couple of things of him. They're saying that he's an assistant. Migos, them friends is posting things. I don't know when Takeoff funeral is, but I definitely want to see it.
And that girl went on the neighborhood talking. What she said? She said that only security had guns.
Yeah, only people. She said we were all pat down. We were all searched. So the only people in there with guns was me, and that came out before we found out. And then it hit the fan that
somebody who was with me,
somebody who
Takeoff
with him, right?
And Quavo
it's being said that
had a gun.
I just want to say something really quick, and I'm gonna try not to give out my identity. We were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but Jazz people had guns. Okay, all of this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Shit.
And so everybody's saying, this is Quavo's fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, well, he didn't act the way how he acted whenever Takeoff got shot. Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Right, and he didn't know how to shoot, or Takeoff ran in front of the bullet, one or the other.
Or because everybody was running away from the situation, he could have gotten bumped. And the bullet went in the wrong direction that he wasn't aiming for, because bullets travel in a straight line.
It was definitely not intentional, and he didn't. Let's not say he died in vain, because everybody's time to die is, you know what? But you know what? When Biden said, stop saying it was your time.
Right.
Sometimes it's not your time.
It was not his time to go.
So,
but I do feel like, I think that honestly, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way as to say that his death was foreshadowed or anything, but I do think that when they ended Migos the way that they did on a bad note, and all of the stuff happened, and they just said, nah, I ain't gonna beat them on Migos on Drink Champs or what? Ain't that what they said at Drink Champs?
Mm-hmm. And we can't do a Migos reunion just for one verses. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm asking. Nah, not for one verses.
If that check right.
Okay, if the check right.
And I just feel like they cursed themselves. I think all of them had had a debt to pay for breaking that brotherhood and that bond, and not for no damn Illuminati type shit, but just in general, because all three of them are family members, and when you have a love and a bond like that that's really strong, that the devil can't touch, and the only person that can harm it or damage it is you, and then you damage it, then he jumps in and he make it worse. So I think that nobody could touch their bond but them, and they broke it up, and that just caused a downward spiral.
Get the blunt. You're right. I totally agree. More details, I guess, will come out soon about Takeoff's death. It's so unfortunate that this happened. And of course, Offset, people already know this by now, but Offset changed his picture to Takeoff. And Quavo, I don't think, has said anything yet. Cardi B posted a video.
That's his nephew. Damn, that's so sad.
Yeah, it is. It's really a sad situation. And every day we just gotta pray and ask God to cover and shield us. And Lord, let your will be done. Whatever it is in your will, whatever your will is, let it be done, Lord. But we'll be on top of it. Hopefully we come back with another video when they have an update. We'll never be doing our videos like we're supposed to. I know y'all be like, well, y'all here today? Y'all here today? Oh, y'all came back today?
Really?
Anyway, yeah, speaking of Migos, they were just recently on Drink Champs too, like Jay said, and it was so shocking because Nicki ain't posted nothing of them yet. Maybe she has by now. Let me not say she hasn't, but when it first happened, she didn't. When I wrote these notes down, she didn't. That was like 2 or 3 days ago. So maybe Nicki has on Twitter, Instagram, I don't know. But they definitely chose Nicki over. Did she post anything on Twitter? Did she post anything? Are you on Twitter now?
No, I'm not on Twitter. I'm sorry.
She could have posted something on Twitter. I don't know, but they definitely chose her. And when they chose her, I remember telling Jay, I need to go live about what's going on. I was like, because I feel like I want to tell them, I want to say something and put my commentary on this. And that's why I'm going to start making reels. I'm going to start making reels because when I have something quick to say, I need to just let it out on the Urban Binge. But how I feel is Nicki not for that bullshit. Nicki not for that fake ass phony shit. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Don't sit up here because you have fallen out with Cardi B and your brother or your nephew or your cousin Offset. Y'all want to say y'all choose me over Cardi. Y'all been chose me over Cardi because really Cardi can't rap like that. Okay? But y'all been playing this game because, you know, y'all had to play loyal because this is my family.
Nicki did not post anything.
So Nicki ain't posting anything. I kind of figured she wasn't feeling that fake shit. Like, don't pick me now when y'all weren't picking me at first. Right. Nicki had a whole beef with Quavo for Quavo not picking her and not picking proper sides when that song dropped. Remember, Quavo was not telling the truth about something, or Nicki felt like he could be telling the truth. Motorsport, right? I remember the drama behind that. But it'll be awesome if Cardi B and Nicki drop the song. But Nicki's ego will not allow her to drop a beef between her and another person. I think speaking of
Nicki or Cardi B? Not me, y'all. This is mad. I'm taking a shot. I'm sinister shit,
man. I'm gonna say Nicki.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say the same thing though. That's crazy.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj and you know, Drink Champs and Migos and all that, Mulatto, Big Lotto, she said it is not true that Lil Wayne denied her using the jingle or the background music or the background beat for Lollipop. She said she don't even have a song that samples Lollipop. So she don't have a song that's similar to Lollipop. Please don't go off of that. She don't have a song that's similar to Lollipop or nothing like that. So she don't even know where that rumor came from. And I was saying, speaking of Nicki, because Nicki is beefing with this girl. It's so unfortunate that she beefing with this girl like that. I really hate it. I hate that she beefing with this girl. It just makes me fall out of love with Nicki. I feel like it's no way possible everybody is coming for Nicki. No, I'm always told who's the common denominator, and I've always paid attention to that because I'm usually the common denominator. I'm always falling out with somebody and wanting to buy them. She just preached about that today, and it's just crazy. It's like, you know, no, people just can't deal with you and your mess and your flare-ups when you got flare-ups. I'm like, ooh.
She grabbed me. Y'all gonna make me hurt myself. Because we always want to point the finger over there. We always want to say, well, I'm not speaking to you because of this, and I'm not speaking to her because of this. But you ain't looked at you. You ain't looked at how nasty you are. You haven't looked at how bad your attitude is. You know what? That's why I don't be with nobody. No, that's not why you don't be with nobody. You don't be with nobody because don't nobody want to be with you. Because everybody can't tolerate you no more. They can't tolerate all your attitudes and all your flare-ups and all your tempers and all your shutdowns and your dispositions and your quirking. We don't know who you are. Sybil, 3 Faces of Eve, all of that. I'm not hearing nobody talk to me.
She read me down, okay? Okay? People get tired of hearing sorry from your jacked up self. Man, what? I was about to hit the floor. Okay, anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, Nicki Minaj has a problem. I'm sorry to say that, but Nicki Minaj is the problem at this point. And I love Nicki. No matter what, we cannot take away that she is the best female rapper in the game and mainstream female rapper in the game. And number 2, I gotta give it to Stallion. That bitch can rap, okay?
Yeah. But not Nicki.
Before I speak of Stallion, because we talking about the Stallion, I want to get into the Stallion. But before I get into the Stallion, let's talk about Oh
my God.
I'm sorry, but the Norian sisters, man. Oh my God. I don't even know these bitches. Okay, let me stop. Oh my. Damn. The hell? Look what I just sent you. Why you always do that? Why you always make that face? Oh, look at him. What I just sent you. Damn, Chance. God, put that in the camera. Put that in the camera. Put that right there in the camera. Push it back. Focus on it. Okay, don't then.
Y'all can't tell it's gonna go off a bit.
Damn, they can't tell. I'll put it up there like I did last time. Chance is fine as hell. Anyway, the Norian sisters, they song is like everywhere. What a song at? Because I want y'all to know what song.
I sent you 3 of them.
Okay, let me show y'all what song. When I tell y'all, our child love this song. Okay? Oh my God, it's ridiculous how much she loves this song. You ain't supposed to be on your phone, just let you know, but okay. They are blowing up, y'all. What? I gotta talk over it. This is where she come from, right? Oh, really? What video at where she smacked the man? That's where she come from. I ain't even real. Come over here and sue me, Norans. Sisters. They ain't gonna sue me. They ain't gonna do shit. But yeah, they blowing the fuck up, and I really like them. Okay, I might just risk it all and play the whole goddamn song. Holly, Holly. You could be Holly. That shit go hard, don't it? Okay, so yeah. Speaking of the Stallion, Drake lame ass shaded Megan Thee Stallion and Dram and Serena Williams in his song. Really, I don't know what's going on with Dram's situation, but Dram went on Instagram to kind of, take shots at Drake and say, nigga, you worry about some old ass beef, some beef I ain't thought about in years.
Hey, somebody tell Drake to shut the fuck up about that shit, man. Fucking 5 years ago. This nigga never even fucking touched me, nigga. I pressed his ass. His fucking bodyguards, goddamn. I ain't gonna hold you. His bodyguards went to town on the kid. But his bodyguards did, not his bitch ass. He ain't touched me. He's a bitch. You know that. Come on, why I gotta goddamn get into all of that? When I see him, I see him. You know what I'm saying? What's good with the one-on-one though, my baby? What's up, my nigga? But you don't wanna do that. You wanna have your guards. That's cool though. He ain't touched me though. And that shit from 5 years ago. Come on, nigga. Who else, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you keep bringing up, why don't you bring up how you got smacked by a Diddy or some shit?
Which I really didn't know they had a physical altercation. From what I read, I didn't know they had any type of beef. I didn't even know them niggas ran in the same circle, okay? I ain't heard of Dram. And I think it's giving, when Dram is talking, it's giving, he's too chunky. It's giving, but he is handsome. It's giving, Dram is bitter. I think he feels like I lost my career due to Drake not liking me. That's what it seemed like. Cause I'm like, what the fuck Dram been at? Something Drake said about Cha-Cha in his song, and Dram went like, you know, nigga, like, you coming for me like that, really? But also he came for Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what the hell he said about Serena Williams' husband, but TMZ said he came for Serena Williams' husband. I know he said something like, and yes, Serena, your husband is a groupie or a fan or something like that. Yeah, he took a lot of shots. But for Megan, they're saying, okay, the black ass nigga, what's his name? Kodak Black. No, not Kodak Black. Yachty LaBeouf said, he said that Drake didn't mean no harm by his line about Megan Thee Stallion. Bitch got shot, but still the Stallion or whatever the fuck. He said Drake didn't mean no harm by it. It was talking about girls who get ass shots and lie about it.
So Lil Yachty recently tried to clarify Drake's bars that were allegedly about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. Lil Yachty has spoken out on Drake's behalf to clear up what fans perceived as a subliminal line directed at Megan Thee Stallion on Drake and 21 Savage's new album, Her Loss. Circle Local lines made waves almost immediately after Her Loss was released. In the song, Drake said,
"This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she's still smiling."
Now some fans believe Drake threw more shade at Megan later in the song when he rapped,
"Shorty said she graduated, she ain't learned enough. Play the album track 1, I heard enough."
During an IG live session on Friday night, November 4th, Yachty addressed the controversial line on Circo Loco, in which Drake seemed to refer to Meg Thee Stallion's 2020 shooting, for which Tory Lanez is currently awaiting trial. Megan graduated from Texas Southern University with a bachelor's degree in health administration in December of 2021. Her latest album, Traumazine, was released this past August.
I'm gonna clear this line up because I know Drake is not gonna do it. Has nothing to do with Megan. It's about women lying about their butt being real when it's not. And like Stallion as in she's still fine, like, you know, like a stallion. You know? That was it.
Yachty went on to repeat the clarification after fans commented that his stream wasn't coming through clearly. Now, shortly after Her Loss's midnight release, Meg Thee Stallion fired off several tweets in response to Drake's lyrics. Without naming names, Meg slammed Drake and his rap peers for using her shooting as fuel for jokes and clout. Meg tweeted, "Stop using my shooting for clout. Since when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You are lame. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abused her."
Mark Lamont Hill tweeted and said once he heard that line on the third song, he turned the entire album off and will not be listening to it because he doesn't understand why Drake had to come for him. For Megan Thee Stallion, and if it was a male that did the same thing, or a male that got shot or something like that, it would be different. Or something Mark Lamont Hill said.
Well, Dr. Mar, you could call me and we could talk about it over the phone.
Really, yeah. Mark Lamont Hill reminds me of Charlamagne, but he is fine as hell. But I understand. I can't fathom for the life of me why Drake would jump in there. I want to give Drake the benefit of the doubt because I love Drake, but I do know Nicki Minaj and Drake both are very subliminal and petty, and they get it from the man who they come from. They are like a piece of Lil Wayne.
And what's Nicki Minaj's last name? Queen Petty.
Exactly. But I've always thought that Nicki and Drake, I promise you, I've always visualized them as a Chucky and
Tiffany.
Tiffany. I've always, like, Lil Wayne literally found some dolls to, I swear,
to split his personality.
Yes, to split his personality. I've always thought that because I've always been like, on that high school song Nicki and Nicki and Lil Wayne got, it's called High School back in the day, and the rock star kind of type of song, and they in the locker room and all that. They sound the words that they use, and they wrote their own shit, sound so similar. Even Drake is like is the other side of Lil Wayne's brain to me. He's like the calmer, softer, but still sadistic side of Lil Wayne's brain.
Because Wayne used to be trying to sing in his damn songs too. But Drake,
and now Wayne is a zombie because they done sucked his energy out. That's what it gives
now
me.
He a zombie.
That's what it gives me. It gives me Lil Wayne. It gives me Drake and Nicki thrive off of his energy is what it gives me. And he is so drained from giving them so much of his energy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know. Today drained me.
You know, I'm Aquarius. I think deep and I think weird, okay? My thinking may be off from others, but don't judge me today or tomorrow. All right? No, not the day after tomorrow either.
Ask any Aquarius what their favorite song is off Beyonce's new album. You know what they're going to say?
What?
Alien Superstar.
That's because we always
want to be on some spaceship type shit, bitch.
That's because you talking to an Aquarius, and I'm sure.
I'm talking to an Aquarius. Yeah, you.
Oh my God, Alien Superstar. Stop it, y'all. Beyonce. Oh my God, I love that bitch. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about all the notes in the song in my head. It's playing in my head right now. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know what to segue into because I don't know what I finished with. Travis Scott, because we're talking about all these damn rappers. He finally settled out of court for one of his Astro World lawsuits. You know, remember what happened in Astro World? What happened? It was a stampede, right?
Yeah.
Stampede. And like, how many people died?
I think like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh my God, I did not know Travis Scott was 31. Boy, you look young. That's because he cut all that hair off his face all the time. Damn, he fine. Damn, he's a late 21-year-old. Ooh, how many people died? Jesus Christ. Oh, 10 people died, including that baby boy.
Oh, 10 people.
Lord. They're not saying how much the family got. Wow. Though one settlement has been reached, Scott and Live Nation, the entertainment company who hosted the concert, have a long list of lawsuits to get through. As previously reported, a combined massive lawsuit was filed following the tragic event, which included the deceased victims as well as hundreds of others who claim to have been injured. Reports state the suit represents at least 2,800 individuals seeking around $3 billion. Jesus Christ! Do you hear that? 2,800 people in this massive lawsuit. Massive lawsuit. 2,800, upward of 2,800 people in this lawsuit, and they're looking for $3 billion. Do you hear that? That means everybody walking away with a couple $100,000. No, am I tripping? 2,800 people. They looking for $3 billion.
That's about right.
A couple hundred, everybody gonna leave. I mean, a couple $100,000.
No, probably a couple million.
3 billion, 2,800 people. It's a
look at it.
Upward of 2,800 people.
We're gonna say 3 billion. 300 million. 3 billion divided by 2,800 people is $1,071,428.
Oh my God! Everybody asking for $1 million. Damn. Oh yeah. They going easy on your ass, bro.
Right.
Because that was a scary situation. Do you know those people don't understand what people don't understand what mental, you know what I'm saying? You fuck people mind up and you think that you ain't gonna have to pay for that. You do gotta pay for that.
Right.
These people, when it don't happen to you, you can't fathom how another person feel. You just really can't sometimes. And he's being asked for all this money. He's probably like, they're not that traumatized, nigga. Some people probably will never go to another massive concert again.
Or mass event at all.
Period. Okay? Okay?
Okay!
Like, girl.
What is that? Bumble? It's emailing you? What's that? Might be. Yeah. I just bought my shit Casanova, spending over, but over. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 people died. Okay, so we're moving on from that. I'm almost done. We're gonna leave.
NLE Choppa. That we're gonna talk about next. Talk about all these rappers.
NLE Choppa and his big let Jake say it, 25-year-old dick, although he's 20 years old.
Yeah, he got a 25-year-old dick. I ain't know this little boy was 19 years old and just turned 20.
That's what
that means he was just 18 like a year ago. Oh my gosh, I don't want to go to jail. Go to jail.
It's ridiculously big. The weird part about it is, I don't know if he's bisexual or not, but This guy texts him all this seemingly gay shit. Definitely nothing masculine, because the guy says himself, I know this is going to sound weird, or I know this is going to sound crazy coming from me.
First, he commented under the Twitter post and said, your dick is huge. First, that's what he did. And then he apparently texted NLE Choppa and said the same thing, because then he posted the screenshots of the text messages and said, this is wild, or this is crazy. And posted this man saying, I really just want to
if
say,
he don't stop that
your
gay
dick
shit,
is huge. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's some super gay shit. Super gay shit. Super gay shit.
He on that baggy shit.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But NLE is fine as hell. He can come over anytime. Love to get some of that.
Anytime.
Isn't he fine as hell?
Yes, he is.
Fine as hell. I need to go to a chiropractor and get my back snapped. Pop, pick, keep, come.
I need to go. Oh shit! I got there's a couple niggas that'll snap my back. The NLE Choppa, one of them. He can get worse.
I don't think I was flirting. I hope I wasn't. But there's no shame in my game.
This is why I said I'm single, y'all.
He know I'm just playing, and he gonna watch anyway.
See, that's why we gotta go on lascivious, because I was gonna say something, but I can't say it on here. Yeah, we're gonna go our OnlyFans lascivious. Go check out our OnlyFans lascivious. Chance the Rapper. Okay. Speaking of our Twitter and speaking of our OnlyFans, y'all know there's like a dark Twitter, and I just wish they would just stop that shit on Twitter and make a new app. Like, I'm so tired of this bullshit because people keep getting deleted that I like.
Okay, well, yeah, but the point is that they can't make it an adult app because there's not a lot of platforms that are going to support it at that time.
They need to figure something out. Like, they done took Pornhub app off of Apple Store.
Is it still porn on Tumblr?
No, it's art.
Oh, it's no more. It's no more.
I mean, there's some dick pictures and stuff, but there's no videos you can click on.
Bitch, Tumblr used to be the motherfucking spot.
Tumblr used to be the shit. Why they changed it? I think a new CEO came in. But this is the type of things that happen. You know, when you have a dark Twitter,
and
a
of
dark
course, Elon Musk,
Tumblr,
motherfucking nasty white ass.
Right. Hopefully he leave it on there.
Bitch, he gonna leave it just the way that it is.
Right. Hopefully he opens the door to a dark Twitter, so you can go to your settings and click on.
He gonna do that. Trust me, because he gonna make people pay. He gonna make people pay to.
That'll be cool. Then you go to your settings and
paying.
go down to the bottom. Exit Twitter. Enter dark Twitter. That'll be so cool, and it just opens up to all this nasty, freaky shit that you have to pay. I don't mind.
I'm not paying. It's free now. The fuck am I paying for?
Pay for what you want. Hey, pay for what you want.
Not anyway. When it's a lot of niggas throwing it for free.
You right about that. Chance the Rapper throwing his thumb for free. He hit that like button on Twitter. He hit that heart on a chick with a dick. A couple of chicks with a dick from what we read.
A couple of chicks with a dick.
He liked it. And you know what? I don't find it an issue at all. You know what's horrible is that we make a big deal about it. People making a big deal about it make people want to be in the closet. Then y'all be wanting to make a big deal to people in the closet. Well, stop making a big deal when they make a mistake and like what they really like.
But what if men started doing the same thing to women and being like, ew, bitch, you like
you want to eat pussy?
Ew, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, how would they feel?
Most of you bitches want to bump pussies.
Right, these bitches will start crying.
Right.
First of all, the bus was full of lesbians, groupies, and hoes. I don't know why the hell them hoes is so damn shy about their sexuality. All of them carpet munching bulldaggers, if you let me damn tell it, okay? Cynthia, Candy, listen, Marlo will eat, suck, and fuck anything that about her a crystal snack, okay? Shamia will fuck anything with a check. Eva, old groupie, she don't been around the world and listen, it's so much loose puss on that damn bus. I don't know why all them hoes don't just put on rainbow flags, play the village people, hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Okay.
So I just don't understand where's the laugh, where's the joke, where's the oh my god, Chance the Rapper. His brother bisexual. Gay usually runs in the blood. So somebody down your line was gay if you gay. Somebody down your line was gay. Somebody in your family. My grandmother's brother died of AIDS. My grandmother, blood brother. My grandmother, little brother, blood brother, died of AIDS. He held me when I was a baby. I'm gay as hell now. Okay, you feel me? And
the only person gay in my family will be my cousin Steve. He's gay, but
you don't know. Your daddy might have seen a couple of trannies and been like,
and I wouldn't doubt it. Who did?
What? That is shocking.
That's my mom texting me. She's in the other room. But yeah, Chance the Rapper mistakenly liked that. His girlfriend, wife, fiance, I don't know who she is. I forget who she is. She came out and she commented and she said, listen, but yeah, Chance the Rapper's fiance, girlfriend, I don't know who she is. She said, why y'all worried about people liking shit? Ain't shit on this. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm sorry, I get sidetracked. Let Chance the Rapper, let that boy do what he want to do. His daddy probably gay, his mama probably gay, his brother bisexual. Ain't no telling who else gay in his family. If he like chicks with dicks and wanna fuck booty hole and play with balls at the same time, allow him to like his fetish. And Chance the Rapper, come on out the closet, do what
His
you like to
girlfriend probably
do.
know.
Right? She probably. Y'all don't know how relationships go. Y'all don't understand. Y'all need to be a little bit more open-minded.
If y'all ever wanted to know
hating.
why Shonda started arguing with her boyfriend, then yelled out, "You gay, bitch!" It's because she know.
She ate it. She put her fingers, both fingers in it, probably 3, in his ass.
Right.
Wrong with that. He's getting some new booty implants put in, installed in his ass.
But yeah, moving on.
This is the Young Radio.
Talking about liking stuff on Twitter and liking stuff on Tumblr and liking porn and stuff, and talking about Nene in his ass.
Wrong with that. He's getting some new booty implants put in, installed in his ass.
Speaking of Nene, Sheree in his ass, sitting up here. If this is true, allegedly, Sheree is sitting up here liking porn. All over the net, all over Twitter, down to
18,
Twitter.
19-year-old NLE Choppa types of stuff.
Right. And this boy is probably like 19. This boy's like 18,
He like
19.
college age, yes.
He's definitely. He could look younger because chocolate boys don't have a lot of hair.
Yes.
Mixed boys, we hairy.
We ain't trying to say she know more.
But he is giving 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, black don't crack, so he could look younger than what he really is. Ain't no telling. But the boy looks really good, and he is just sitting there.
What he playing with look really good.
Butt ass naked, not a sock on, not a bracelet, not a necklace.
He got a rock on.
I'm talking about butt ass naked.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
That's Jody. Getting off his back to his legs. He can walk around. Oh my goddamn nerve. But the boy's butt ass naked, sitting there wanking that thing, wanking.
Hey, trust me. Hey, both men and women like to see a little something dangling every now and then. So I'm gonna get the people what they want.
Tell my mama we're doing a show right now. Justin, tell her I'm gonna come in there and do it as soon as I'm done with my show. I'm gonna come do it as soon as I'm done with my show. Just leave the scale out. Just leave the scale out. Tell her to leave the scale out. I will do it. To even use while I've been hitting people up back to back. But yeah, Sheree sitting there, that boy just sitting there wanking that thing. I'm talking about yanking and wanking. If you want to see, I'll retweet it on the Urban Bench or like it on the Urban Bench, or I'll post it on our lascivious OnlyFans. OnlyFans is Lascivious Entertainment. Does OnlyFans have an app? No, they don't. They don't?
An app? Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. OnlyFans does not have an app.
Yes, they do.
Okay, we're gonna figure that out in a minute. But yeah, so just be careful what y'all like on Twitter. And if you don't have a dark Twitter and you want to know how to get a dark Twitter, go follow Lascivious ENT. And it's the last time I'm gonna say this. Or Lasciv ENT. And when you go follow that, then you'll be opened up to dark Twitter. That's all I can tell you. And hopefully you know how to go unset your settings, because the settings is already by default blocks us from seeing these things. You have to go into the system and go and block that. And you just drop the butt of weed, you need to find it. But yeah, Sheree sitting up there watching that boy wanking that thing. I don't know what she did with that video when she got home to that chateau.
Was a big one. She was using that bedroom candy that Candy gave her.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't nice.
Speaking of nasty things and men liking trans porn and chicks with dicks, Chica, the lyricist, rapper, poet, musician.
Don't know her, but I like what she said.
She took to Twitter to uplift men who identify as bisexual.
Bisexuals, you bisexuals men.
And she said, one of the things she said is, just to summarize it all, you're valid and your identity exists. Existence isn't an issue. She does not mind sleeping with, fuck me in my pussy while you eat his ass or suck his dick.
My God.
She don't mind.
That's nasty.
I will suck the dick with you, baby boy.
But let me just say, I do think, I think that insecurity is where the main issue lies with women, or black women, I'll say, because white women don't really care that much. Honestly, white women don't care if their boyfriends are bisexual.
At all.
But black women do have this issue with insecurity and thinking that, number one, you already have to have this strong black man to provide for you and help you through society because you're being oppressed as a black woman and all that type of stuff. And they feel like that's not a man who can protect them. That's not a man who can carry them through if they're with a bisexual man because he's a sissy or he likes me, he's gay. That's sad, but that's what they think.
Something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
And it is a sad situation.
Yeah.
But I love that women are evolving and getting into it. You know.
And also,
why you fuck me, I'll finger your booty hole.
A lot of girls been eating ass lately. For some reason, they just done, I guess the sissies done turn them on. Girl, you better eat your boyfriend booty hole or some sissy gonna do it. But and another thing with black men is also the insecurity of being associated with somebody who is bisexual or gay or whatever. And Justin has been hit on by men from the streets, and so have I. And it just, it's like they want to hide you because they want to hide themselves. So.
Or whatever. Let me find out. Okay. Yes, let me find out.
And talking about that, hell, everything is like almost a segue into the next thing. Nick Cannon with all these children. Today he updated his family tree. If you guys can see here, this is his tree. He said the tree that keeps sprouting and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing.
Child, we need to put.
It's crazy.
We need to put Nick Cannon in the middle of a lawn, like a damn sprinkler, and just have his ass go. Have bitches just lay down and spread their legs in the lawn and just lay down and just. Because that's what it's like he doing anyway. He just nut for everybody. If you got a uterus, we have nut. It's like
he has Alyssa Scott expecting and Abby Rosa expecting. Both of them are expecting children right now.
Help his pockets, Jesus. Help his pockets.
So this is 12. He has 12 kids. 1 and 2 is Mariah Carey.
I know she's so damn embarrassed. She like, look.
Wow, Nick Cannon.
We're not having no family reunion.
I really hope he be able to take care of them damn children while he nutting in all them hoes.
I pray, and I don't want to say this because I like Nick Cannon. I really do like Nick Cannon. He's sexy as fuck, and he got a big ass dick. But anyways.
Yeah, he does have that.
I just wanted to say, I hope that he stays around, because he does have lupus, and there is an off chance, God forbid, at some point that he does not survive it, that it overtakes him. And it would just be really sad if, God forbid, he doesn't make it and he leaves these 13 children with no daddy.
Right. That is true, and that's what somebody was saying before. Nick Cannon selfish as hell because he sit up here and have all these damn children, and knowing he is got lupus and he just passing that on to them children.
I know I can't reach over there and hit you, but I can hit you with this damn 15. I promise you, I can hit you dead with this 15 if you don't shut your damn mouth. Over there.
No, I don't need none. No. Somebody said that before. Let me show everybody what we're drinking before I move on to the next note. That is Tito's. That is $80 a bottle. Jay got it from one of his white friends. Marlo. Type of friend.
No, he didn't just try to put my business out there like that. I hope your shit fuck up, bitch. And you didn't even get that. You got me fucked up.
We're gonna move on. So
I don't think anyone will ever really know how Marlo makes her money, but she might go out on some dates and maybe, there's money exchange from those dates. And now, I didn't say sex, but perhaps money is exchanged for her company.
Shut up, haters.
Speaking of Sheree and Chateau Sheree, Nene Leakes. I did a video last week. If you guys have not seen it, go check out my video about Nene leaks. We went live last week to talk about the interview, Larry Reid interview with Nene leaks, and we just wanted to give our reaction and our commentary on that interview, and we did, and the video did really well. Only problem is I really thought Nene did a great interview. Larry Reid did a great interview. It just did not get any coverage. I expected it to be covered. It was covered all over social media. So I know all the major media companies and the editors at big companies, I'm pretty sure they seen and read and listened to Nene on Larry, watched it. I'm pretty sure Andy Cohen and executives at Bravo did, and nobody covered it. ET did not cover it. No one covered it. It's as if they are trying their best to mute Nene, or like Nene is right. Maybe somebody's out and the masses are working against her. It's like Bravo created a monster and are now closing the monster out instead of taming it. I think they felt like we can't tame it because we have certain boundaries that we have to abide by. So we can't tame the monster we created. So what we can do is just kick her out and don't have no dealings with her. I say they created the monster Nene became because they gave her all the money that they gave her and spoiled the fuck out of her. Gave her everything she wanted. When a person can tell you, I'm not gonna film if y'all put this person on, and y'all don't put the person on to keep Nene on the show, that's like spoiling her. You know what I'm saying? She know that she has the upper hand. Y'all need me more than I need y'all, is what it kind of was at one point. Now it's so unfortunate. The tables have turned. They don't really want Nene, and although they kind of could use Nene, they don't want Nene. They feel like they don't need Nene, and Nene now needs them and wants them. Seems like she really wants to be back on the show. She really wants to be back a part of Housewives.
And Greg doctor said to him, if Greg doesn't want to do chemo, if he doesn't want to come back to the doctor anymore, he wants to just try to, get better on his own. I would say that Greg has about a year left to live. And I thought, now what Greg did she see? Because this in a year, that doesn't look like that. Greg really looks bad right now. He looks really weak. And he's got really small. I don't see this being a year.
Now, the lawsuit, where's it at now?
We still have some legal things.
Do you regret filing it?
I have to say, I honestly don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like filing it was you speaking up for yourself?
It's almost like a child being abused, and I'm just over here asking for help over and over, and everybody's acting like they don't hear me. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking for help, and nobody hears me. I don't know. I feel like my hands were tied. There was nothing I could do. I've asked so many times for help or for meetings or to sit down and talk and try to work through whatever issues. There's things happening that you are not privy to that are happening behind the scenes, and I wanted help, and I just couldn't get it.
The judge ordered it, or was that the deal?
It was a mutual on both sides to drop it, and we worked that out through our attorneys. Right. They have not talked to me at all, just being honest with you. They have not talked to me at all. I have made many attempts to try to, see can we talk and maybe work through certain issues, but it has been crickets.
Is that the reason why you sold the house and thinking about selling the lounge because you
well,
husband and yours?
I couldn't live in the house at all. My house was empty. Nobody was there with me.
And I could see on social media went dead.
Oh, I could not be in that house. So one night I slept in the house. I was up all night long. I called my son. I said, you have to come home. And he's like, why? I'm like, because I don't want to be in the house by myself. And I just knew then every time I would open that door, I could see Greg like standing there. He would always say when I opened the door, he would say, Nene, is that you? Or he would stand in the hallway. And so every time I opened that door, I always visualized him standing there in the hallway. I just couldn't stay there.
And I think that the fuse has burnt out. She was really pissed off, and it's kind of the fuse has burnt out. She's
like an Aquarius. Right. That's why she told Larry, we click well. We y'all are alike. We are alike. And that's what happened. She blew up, said things she didn't really mean, filed the lawsuit, and now, she drops it. She says they both settled. But she said, she doesn't regret filing it. I think that was a mistake. I really don't think Nene meant that. I think she does regret filing the lawsuit. I think Nene regrets filing the lawsuit. She just can't say she regret filing the lawsuit, but I think she does, and I hope she does. But Jay tell me all the time, Nene don't owe no apology because we really don't know what racism Nene did endure, and we don't know what they settled out with. So that's true. You know, I have to listen to that, and we did make a compilation on our channel. Make sure you guys check it out, of Kim Zolciak and Nene complaining about Kim's racism from past seasons. We made an entire compilation of it. Jay did, and I uploaded it. We uploaded it on Rebel TV. So guys, check that out on our channel. I'll put the link in the description below. Hopefully I remember to do that. Comment if you want to see that, and I didn't put the link in the description below. Comment and let me know. Remind me. Anyway, yeah, Nene didn't get any coverage for the Larry Reid interview, and I just found that so not fair. I don't know if Larry Reid was being contacted, asked to use his stuff, and he didn't respond, or if he was responding like, pay me before you can use it.
I would like my check. I would like my check.
You know, I don't know. You know, that's an Aquarius for you. We're not going to do anything for free. Right.
Like they said about Kenya.
Like they
Kenya
said about
don't really do nothing without a check involved.
She sure doesn't.
Okay, first of all, you need to talk to my agent. Girl, show me a receipt because you did not tell me I was posing today.
Kenya don't really do anything without a check involved.
And that's why Larry just said what he just said, because we don't really do nothing without a check involved. Anyway, moving on to
I just wanted to get back to being the fabulous Nene Leakes. So, in order to do that, you have to hit the block button. Bing, bing, and bing.
We got 2 more topics, baby. Aaron Carter.
Oh no!
Aaron Carter died, I think, yesterday at the age of 34. So unfortunate.
Other news today, Aaron Carter was once on top of the music charts. Then substance abuse and mental health issues consumed his life. And this weekend, the 34-year-old Carter was found dead in his bathtub. Jim Murray with the latest on the investigation into his death.
These are the last chilling videos of Aaron Carter before his sudden death.
It's not easy. Suffering from the disease of addiction.
The singer addresses his demons on social media just 24 hours before his death. And 2 days earlier, he said his fiancée, Melanie Martin, told him he did not have long to live.
She just told me, you're going to die. Wow.
On Saturday morning, that warning came true. A housekeeper called 911 to report she'd found the former child star unresponsive in his bathtub here at his home just north of Los Angeles.
About yelling at 93 in the tub.
Neighbor Anthony Cheval heard the housekeeper's screams.
She just kept screaming, he's dead.
Older brother Nick Carter, who's a member of the Backstreet Boys, broke down at his concert in London last night. As police sealed off the singer's home, his fiancée, who's the mother of their 1-year-old son, rushed to the scene in tears.
I have not been home for a few days.
She later posted this video sobbing in her car.
It's the panicked 911 call from Aaron Carter's home.
What happened? What's going on?
A woman can be heard frantically sobbing after finding the 34-year-old singer unresponsive in the bathtub. It's believed the caller is Carter's house sitter, who was spotted outside the home after authorities arrived. On the call, she's inconsolable.
I'm sending you help out there, but in order for me to tell you what to do, I need to understand what happened. Okay. Just take a breath. Take a deep breath for me. Is the door open?
No.
Okay.
I leave and go open the door.
Yes, run and go open the door.
Carter was pronounced dead at the scene.
So unfortunate. How country do I sound? So unfortunate. Aaron Carter was recently on family boot camp, like marriage boot camp, with his mom, and he revealed so much about abuse and about the things he's been through as a child star, and all of this stuff he talked about. Aaron Carter really reminded me, Justin Bieber reminded me a lot of Aaron Carter. I always was like, you know what, this little white boy reminded me of another white boy that was out as a kid, and it was Aaron Carter. And I forget Aaron Carter was a kid star, all on Nickelodeon, all on all that. Like, he was really big, just like Justin Bieber, and fell off drugs.
Aaron Carter shot to fame in the 1990s when he was just 9 years old, touring with the Backstreet Boys. His chart-topping hits continued for a decade. At the height of his career, he dated Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan.
He was just a really charismatic young star. And then, trying to figure out that second act after his teenage years, couldn't really get there.
But in more recent times, he's been open about struggles with substance abuse and mental health, appearing on The Doctors, admitting to a past addiction with huffing.
I was huffing because I'm a drug addict.
Tributes today are pouring in. Hilary Duff, you had a charm that was absolutely effervescent. Boy, did my teenage self love you deeply. Inside Edition spoke to his close friend, Gary Matadayan.
He was in a lot of pain, mental pain. I said, can we please check him into rehab?
At the time of his death, Aaron Carter had just listed his Lancaster, California home for $800,000. Ready for a new chapter to make a beautiful life for my family. This year has been super tough, but I've learned so much.
He wasn't in a good place with his brother. I think somebody tweeted recently, and his brother tweeted like we weren't in a good place, blah, blah, blah. But recently, like in October 2022, and it's November 22, but October 22, 2022, he was just in the car on TikTok Live explaining how he loves his brother. His brother's a great singer. And so I was just saying it's like a good closing message for his brother, so his brother don't feel like there was this hate or malice in his heart before he died towards his brother. I'm pretty sure Nick Carter feels good about that tweet if he's seen it. He's on tour in London right now, so I don't even know if he's seen the tweet, but
now I can show you the shape I'm here. Show you the shape of my heart. You know how many times I heard these damn songs? Holy shit, man. Growing up. Just the shape. Nick kills right there. My heart. Damn, he fucking fucks it up. He's a good fucking singer. I love my brother. I got your back, bro.
People should go retweet her because this girl recorded a TikTok that she really didn't have to record, randomly recorded it, not knowing he was going to die. And it's a pretty good message, to Nick Carter, a final message to his brother Nick Carter for closure. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna move on to my last. Oh yeah, Aaron Carter was found in the tub. Like I don't know what happened, if he drowned, if he overdosed, nobody knows as of yet, but he was found in the tub. Okay.
Now this.
What happened? What's going on?
The sheriff's office says the investigation is ongoing.
Moving on, my last story is Dwayne Wade, baby mama, upset. She files paperwork to have in the courts to have her son sex not be changed, his identity not change until he's 18, because she feels like he is not fully mentally capable of making those type of decisions until he's 18. She feels like, his brain isn't fully developed, and that his father is possibly trying to financially gain from this whole sex change or name change or identity change. She feels like his father benefits from it, and she doesn't want his father to benefit from it, and she does not want her child, as she said, to have a sex change. So I didn't know that there was talks about this boy having about this girl. I don't know if I'm supposed to say boy or girl, because Zaya gives boy sometimes, and Zaya dates a trans girl or a trans boy. I don't know how the terms go. I know that Zaya's date is born a girl and now a boy, and Zaya is born a boy, but sometimes it's a girl, sometimes a boy. I don't know, because sometimes Zaya has a little afro with the jersey on or something. So I'm like, I don't know if Zaya is he or she or what Zaya wants to be called, and I don't want to be putting the wrong pronouns out there for Zaya if they're not the proper pronouns. So I lost my enthusiasm because something happened that really upset me. So excuse my downness and how down I am. Don't bump the camera. You about to bump the camera. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I totally agree though with Savannah, with Dwayne Wade's ex. She needs, or he does not need a sex change at such a young age. It's just not proper. It's not good. I think to wait till the child is 18 is not bad at all. I totally agree. I think that the child is too young for decisions like that to be made. Like we're not even thinking about dick in the pussy or dick in the ass or none of that at that age. So why are we thinking about that? Just identify yourself as what you identify yourself as, but let's not go do legal changes or changes that are permanent, that are undoable. Like you just know what you want to do right now. Because honestly, Zaya could turn 18 and have a complete change of heart, complete change of mind, if she or he is allowed to live out his or her kid life the way a kid is supposed to live. Maybe whatever he or she goes throughout the child life or throughout his or her child life or ages will cause her or him at 18 to say, you know what, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. Or I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But with it being changed now because of his or her first thought, like, oh, I want to do this. I think it's just a young, anxious thing. It may be how Zaya feels, but I just feel like it's too young to allow certain things right now. We're not even thinking about dick and sex and pussy and all that. We ain't thinking about that at that age. So why are we thinking about your sex changing or something like that? I mean, I can understand going to school saying, call me he, call me she. Call me what I want to be called, and I want to act like this, I want to dress like this. But to get it legally changed, I just think, look, wait a minute. Wait until 18, until the brain is fully developed for Zaya, or not even fully developed, but until you can make decisions for real like this on your own and go do this on your own. Because I don't want to be the one changing this for you and you upset later and this ain't something that you really wanted to do.
Being my full authentic self feels like freedom. Being out and open and truthful about who I am to myself and others is just freeing. It's a beautiful feeling to have and hold and to be able to share with the rest of the world. Transphobia still exists and is widely common. There are genuinely people out there who think that you're a kid, this is a phase, or you don't actually know what you're talking about. I know that I'm trans. I didn't say one day, I just want to try out being trans. No, so just suck it up. We are who we are. Being trans is one of the most important parts of me, and so to be an inspiration to everyone out there is always my hope. But I also hope that I just finish high school, go to college, get my degree, and also live a life outside of Zaya Wade, the trans person, and be Zaya, just Zaya.
I get Savannah, but I also understand Zaya. If Zaya really wants to be, like this, and it's really in Zaya's heart, and by the time Zaya 18, this is what Zaya gonna do anyway, then I understand. I completely understand the urgency and the anxiousness for getting it done at such a young age. And right now, in this moment, I get it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't have no more topics. That was it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I think that was it. Make sure you guys follow us on all platforms. Follow us at The Urban Binge on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Urban Binge. And Lascivious on OnlyFans, Lascivious Entertainment on OnlyFans. Check out the OnlyFans. And everywhere podcasts are played, The Urban Binge Radio. Everywhere podcasts are played, you can hear The Urban Binge Radio And this video, you don't have to watch it on YouTube. You can just listen to it anywhere podcast. Apple Podcasts is what I prefer, or Spotify. I like a lot of other platforms too, but especially Apple. Apple, they make us sound so good. Oh my God, it sounds so great being on Apple. And then boom, Beyonce play next. Yeah, put that in your playlist. Put our show, Beyonce, our show, Beyonce, our show, our show, Beyonce, our show. Do it like that in your playlist. You can mix up the playlist, music, and podcast shows all together. Anyway, I'm your boy Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay, no longer Bellucci.
You know what? I'm closing out. I'm not doing that. I guess I'll just take that. And we're out.
I'm Jay Bellucci.
No, and we're out.
And I'm Jay. No. Excuse me.
And we're out.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
No.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
I gotta stop it. It's okay.
Why would you do that?
All right, guys. I'm Rico Bellucci. Say nothing lastly anyway. No, you shouldn't even say bye. You shouldn't even say bye.
You shouldn't have pissed me off. What's wrong with you? And I'm Jay Bellucci.
Wow. And we're out. And we're gone. Make sure you follow us. See you later. Bye.
It was just a blessing in disguise.